Damn, my car looks ratchet today. Alrighty, so we're back at the barn. Or I should say, I'm back at the barn. I'm gonna explain what happened to the red car because I guess I didn't really do a good job of doing that last video. Well, partially because I also didn't really know what happened until I got it back to the barn that night. I'm pretty shitty at filming things. I actually forgot, but I had already started taking it apart yesterday. So I got the whole front end over here. But yeah, long story short, it's pretty confirmed it's a head gasket. Look at that beautiful chocolate milk, right? And so far as to, it's on the dipstick too. Yeah. So this engine is not doing so hot, but that's okay because one of my buddies hooked me up with a M50 B20. So nothing fancy, same engine that's in the gray car. Just something cheap to get this car up and running again because, well, yeah, I need it daily, you know, and I guess that was kind of the best way to go about it. I got like all the intake manifold and all the wiring harness and ECU and stuff for it, so yeah, I'm gonna pull the motor today and hopefully I can get some half decent clips of it because, well, I'm by myself, but yeah, I guess we'll see how that happens. All right, so basically, all I have to do is, I guess, finish disconnecting the wiring harness and the motor mounts and disconnect the power steering and then take off the AC compressor from this motor. Even though I'm 90% sure I actually can't reuse it on the other motor, but I'll try to make something work. But yeah, and then disconnect the exhaust and the trans and stuff, and then it should be ready to come out. Alrighty, so I got the wiring harness disconnected, so that's good. Found out the new motor did come with a new AC compressor, so I don't have to worry about that. It just means I have to figure out a way of disconnecting it and stuff. And yeah, I just got to disconnect the power steering and then deal with that. I have the heater hoses disconnected behind the engine. And then, yeah, and then I could just take off the exhaust and the engine and trans mount, so it should be ready to go. So, Georgie showed up.
What up?
Helped me do some stuff, man.
So we got, it's basically ready to come out. I just got to undo the motor mounts and hook up everything. Right, got all the fuel lines disconnected. But this beautiful man over here helped me get rid of this ugly ass exhaust.
Uncircumcised!
Yes, the uncircumcised penis exhaust. I really hate this exhaust, and I've hated it for a million years, and yeah, so. Shit is finally ready to come out, hell yeah. Alright, so like I said, I'm just really terrible at filming stuff, but yeah, it's basically on its way out finally after fighting with the exhaust for a long time, and the shifter was a little stubborn too, but that should come out in the next little bit. It must be wedged on something. That's okay. Just jack it up a little bit. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Damn! Thanks for the help of this sexy little guy right here.
Yeah, I got you.
We got this thing out finally, and it's a lot easier than I thought it would be, actually. This goes to show if you prep everything properly, Andrew, things will come out nice and easy, right? Right, Georgie?
Yes. You gotta prep everything like a butthole. You gotta lube that shit up so it slides in nice and easy. It's nice in and out, in and out.
I look like a mess. Georgie still looks hot as hell.
No, you hot as hell.
That's it for today's video.
You know who did it? This motherfucker!
The engine's out now. Finally. All right, so it's been a couple days since we got the motor out. Where is it? Down there somewhere. Yeah. So I kind of ran out of time that day, and then didn't really have time to separate it from the trans, but hopefully I will be doing that today. Just a couple bolts around and then getting off the flywheel and the clutch. I am going to reuse them for the new motor because they're still in pretty good shape, and I'm pretty sure they came off a 6-cylinder in the first place, so it should work. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, hopefully, again, I'm going to try to get better clips this time, but who knows, you know, it's kind of hard to like do this kind of stuff with one hand and then film with the other. And yeah, I don't know. Andrew said he was going to come by, so maybe he will help me for a bit. I don't know. He wants help tearing apart this truck, but you know, we all know how that's going to go. So yeah. Another thing that we might do is I got a lip for the red car to put on this really ugly Beat M3 bumper. So I guess we'll see how that works out. A buddy of mine told me that this has a nice fit with the M3 bumpers, and if any of you saw my gray car last year, you'll know that I'm not too against running stuff that maybe shouldn't be used as a lip on these cars. I mean, last year I had a Tahoe lip on the gray car, so yeah, I might do that, and I guess we'll see how it looks. I might kind of mock it up quickly on the red car and see how it looks. So yeah, and just like that, the transmission is disconnected. Now I just gotta get the clutch disconnected too, then swap them over to the new motor, and yeah, it should be good to go. And then I can just put it back in, go through the wiring harness, and yeah, I mean, hopefully this doesn't take us longer than a couple more days, but who knows at this point, right? Yo, what's going on, man? So boom, check this shit out. So like after like a million years, I know it's been a long time, and I like really suck at fucking filming things, you know, because I don't know, sometimes I just like, I get into it and then I'm like, oh man, I should film this. But then I'm like, you know, like, I just want to get this done. So yeah, anyways, check this. First and foremost, I finally kind of, you know, organized shit. But I got the motor in, you know, thanks to Andrew. Andrew helped me a lot. Because, you know, this is, it's not the most fun thing ever. But, you know, it is in. You know, it's in. Finally, now I just have to deal with this mess and this mess down here that I don't know what the hell is going on here, but yeah, I know what this is, but you know, like, it's just all of this, I didn't take it apart, so I don't know where everything goes. I have to like check on my other car what the hell is going on with all that shit. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fucking tight. But yeah, fucking, I'm gonna get some parts too, man. Come check this out. Check this out. So, I can take reference from this car, right? Fucking, it's be like, yo, this goes there and that goes where and whatever and shit, you know? So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't go too bad, you know? And I can hopefully, you know, put it back together. I wanted to have it running this year to do like some, you know, a couple track days in it, do some testing, because, you know, eventually the plan is to make it into, you know, like a competition car. But you know how that goes. It never always goes to plan, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, you know, and then we're going to be getting some parts from this car maybe to finish it. Good friend of mine got in a bad accident, and yeah, the car was a write-off, so yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. Hopefully I can use some things off it, but I don't know. It's 325, so it's quite different. I guess I don't know if I ever explained what's going on or what motor is going in there, but it's basically the same as this car. It's I
guess I assume everyone already that's gonna watch this already knows this is nothing special. It's just a 320i, right? So 2-liter inline-six, nothing crazy. But yeah, so this exact engine is what's going to be going in the red car. I got it out of what was it, a 320, like a JDM sedan or whatever. Now this car is a Euro import. It really doesn't make a fucking difference. It's the same shit anyways. It still makes 100 and nothing horsepower, so whatever. What I'm hoping for is just like a decent bump in torque compared to like the 4-cylinder that was in the other car. And then yeah, so this car has kind of become like my guinea pig for this year. I've tried it out a couple times, you know, added a couple things that I thought maybe might work on the other car. Like this car has E46 arms. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but yeah, with like Condor offset bushings and just E90 inners. Nothing crazy, but I don't really like it. It's pretty not cool, you know. Like for the trouble, I think I learned that I'm just gonna do like extended E36 arms, maybe like cut the knuckle and stuff a bit, get some more angle. But yeah, and then I have some camber arms that I'm gonna put on this car, hopefully in the next day or two, and I'll film that as well. And then I'm gonna put that 445 that I got for the other car in this car and see how I like it. If I don't really like it, then I think I'm just gonna do the medium case conversion on the red car and maybe do like a 391 or something like that out of like a 325 auto. I saw one at Bucks. Looked like it was in good shape. I just didn't want to grab it because I'm like, I don't really have a use for it. Like both of my cars are like small case cars, so like you know, I need the whole drive shaft and everything to do the conversion. So, and then yeah, it's just a headache. So I didn't really want to do that. But yeah, so I don't know what video is going to be posted with what video. I think this might be posted with the other one of me like pulling the engine, but yeah, so I apologize. I'm just really shit filming things. Hopefully I can get like more into this video so it's not super weird and just me babbling on about random shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's basically the plan for this car. Do the M50 B20. It's a TU because it's a fucking Vanos motor. Not that anyone really cares. I mean, yeah, but this car needs some shit. It's got these Bilsheen dampers on the front and KYB shocks in the rear, and like it's good, but like I don't know, I want kind of a bit more adjustability that you get with like coilovers and stuff. So I'll see about that. I actually really liked the way that this car felt, even with the 4-cylinder. It felt phenomenal. It just felt a little bit down on power, as like you could imagine with the 4-cylinder, but it wasn't unmanageable. So yeah, and then I got some extra calipers for it somewhere over here. Be doing what is this? Where are they? Well, right there. So the hope is to do eventually like a dual caliper conversion on it, or yeah, whatever. But yeah, and then hopefully that diff will work out. It's not too weak and doesn't fucking blow up in like 10 seconds. I mean, I doubt it. Never had issues with small case before. But yeah, and then I have those camber arms. So I think they're just camber arms that you can get on like Rock Auto or whatever. They're like, you know, under the what is it? The like extreme adjustment or whatever for vehicles that are really out of spec or whatever. But yeah, I've heard that they work pretty good, so I'm just gonna try them out and see how it is. I'll try them out in the other car first and see how much camber I can get out of the rear, because anyone that knows E36s knows that when you lower them, they camber like crazy, and it's, yeah, they just has too much side bite, man, and it's not good, man. It's hard to drive. My tires wear out like shit, man. It's not good. You know, I don't like that. So, you know, I want good tire wear, good grip, want more forward bite. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry I'm talking so much, but you know what? I have to get used to this because I don't do it enough, and I'm terrible at, you know, all that anyways. So yeah, hopefully
this car will be finished before the end of the year and I actually get to drive it once. But if I don't, I'm not going to be too upset. I actually have something else that I picked up about a week ago that really serves the purpose that this car was supposed to serve. Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, this car was supposed to serve, you know, like as my daily or whatever. So I think it's safe to say that I no longer feel bad about making this into like a dedicated race car, you know. So yeah. Oh, I also got solid trans mounts for the other car, again, to like try them out, to see if I like them on this car. They're like the Condor Speed Shop ones, not the aluminum ones, like super high density polyurethane or whatever the fuck they're called. But yeah, and probably gonna do that in the other car too. Yeah, it should be a good time. So yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble on about random shit.